Hi guys, this is Gail with Gail's Southern Living. Today I'm going to be making soap for a soap collaboration. And this is an open collaboration going through the end of November, hosted by Mountain Grandma and Yogi Hollow Farm. I'm going to start with some goat's milk. This is some I had left over from last year. I did go ahead and order some more. I actually ended up selling 65 bars of soap last year. So this is some that I had left. And I have a new bar somewhere that my mom gave me. So I got my chopper out. And I got a new scoop for Christmas last year. So I'm going to kind of have stuff everywhere. But it takes a lot of stuff to make soap. So I'm going to just set that up. And this year I'm going to be making, sample soap. Because it's the beginning of the season. So I'm going to make them in these little soap modes. This one's actually bells, since it's Christmas. And this one's like penguins. This one's little penguins. And this one's not Christmas related, but this one's shells. And I thought I usually make full-size bars for samples. I decided this year I was going to make smaller samples for people to try. And then if they order, then they get a whole bar. And then this one's like a gingerbread, tree, gloves, present, star, tree, yeah. Anyway, so that's cute. And then I went ahead and got out the Christmas tree. And this one's an angel that my mom gave me for, it was either Christmas or birthday, I'm not really sure, but she bought this individual one. So I got the big ones out in case I have a little bit of soap left at the end. I can always put some in these. All right. Let me get started chopping the soap. And I like to cut them in squares about this size. I don't measure. I don't do any of that stuff. I just chop it up and then I set it in the microwave for around a minute. I watch it. When it starts to almost bubble over, it's usually ready. Do a little bit more. All right, and then I went ahead and picked out what I was going to do. And each of these, like I say, these are for samples. I'm going to do a apple. This is just the essential oils I had left over from last year. A pina colada, cherry blossom, which is my favorite. And I was going to do mocha, but I'm going to pair the mocha with some spearmint. And we're going to see, we're going to test that. And that's what I'm going to do for the samples. Ran out of peppermint last year, so I'm going to have to buy that, and so I'll probably end up making more samples of the peppermint because that's really big this time of year for the holidays. So I'm going to get this soap in the microwave, and I'll be right back. And I'm going to do the apple first. So I got out my dropper. And I decided to do the apple red. I could have done green, except for I'm going to do spearmint. So I think I decided on red. So I have both the liquid and mica powder. So I'll do some of each. But my mom had bought me these little bottles of the squeeze. Let me stir that and see what color it is. I'm going to add just a little bit more color. Okay. All right. And I kind of usually smell it, make sure the smell is good. I'm going to put just a little bit more apple. Okay. All right. And then I'm going to go ahead and pour it in. I don't want to get anything on this counter thing that my mom made. All right, so we're going to start the apple in the bells. Oop, I went a little overboard there. Oopsie. And I have a little bit left, and like I said, what I was going to do with the little bit that was left, I was going to make a layer of soap. So I think what I'm going to do is do this angel. I'll do this angel in layers. This is what I'm going to do with the leftover after I get the mold full. I'm going to do this angel one. I'm just going to do as much. Oh, look at there. That actually filled it. Wow. That's crazy. I didn't know that was going to fill it. I have just a little tiny bit more. I'm going to go ahead and put it over here in this one. Okay, and you have to do it before it actually starts to solidify. And I'm going to be changing and doing the pina colada next. So I'm going to go ahead and wash this out. I'm going to wait before I move this. So I'm going to go ahead and wash this out, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I scooted the apple one over here. I have a little label that I put so I don't get anything confused. That way when I'm labeling them as samples, I can put on there that that one's apple. Now this one's a full bar, so that one's definitely going to be set up for selling. And I'm going to do the cherry blossom next. And I decided on the cherry blossom, I was going to do this mica powder in a pink color. It comes with a little dipper. I'm going to set this on fast mode and let you guys see this in fast mode because I know I'm already at 7 minutes because I looked at it a while ago. So just to speed up things, I'm going to put this on the fast mode and let you guys see me. And then at the end, I'll show you what everything looks like.